Hey everyone, we start with the 1 hour chart. Okay, based on 1 hour chart, as we can see, we are within this move. Now the thing is, what's the next? Whether we should look for buy or not. In this case, I prefer we move to daily chart. We'll see, we'll look at the charts from daily. Okay, if we move to daily chart, actually based on daily, we don't have really good information. The only thing is we have this sharp move. Okay, and in this case, we move to 4 hour chart. All right. If we refer to our analysis since last week, we mentioned that we had this move and we get this. The question was whether this is the correction or we can get one move. After we have this move, we can expect one move down. That's why I was what I want to say is that whether this is the only correction or we can expect a bigger correction. This is what we were talking about. That's why we mentioned when the price broke the top, we need to see. And from now, what I have is, since we have this move, okay, now we can conclude this is the only correction in relative to this move. And now we're getting the up move. All right, that's mean we can expect to get the correction at the top, but then that correction is not related to this. Okay, now what I want to say is that internally we have this. Internally, if we're talking about this move, we have these two in relation 1, 2, 3. Okay, in that case, if we may whether here or higher price, we will get the correction, deeper correction, which will be similar to this. Okay, if we want to put the next correction in relative to this, that means we can expect to, for example, to have one, whether here or higher, we have one more correction for in really, the price can correct relative to this. We will have 1, 2, 3 for bigger correction. Because last time we were talking the price can break the top, then reverse, then we see what type of whether the expanding or what type of the flat we can have it. But right now, the only things we can think we will get the running flat. Okay, rather than that, we cannot expect anything, any other flat. And the running flat, when we're looking for the running flat, that means we get the correction here. We don't expect the price drop or test this low anymore. Okay, in terms of the length, we can expect only similar to what we have here. Okay, anyway, now what I want to say is that whether from here or higher price, we can expect one more deeper correction, at least similar to any of this. Okay, no, and all these things is like, if we want to trade, we should be aware of the bigger correction. And no, the only thing is we need to look for this, whether this is a correction for the continuation or we will have a bigger correction here. That means the price can drop before we get the next move. Anyway, for this, we move to 1 hour chart. Okay. The first way we can look at this one, we have this move and price correcting. If we want to trade this, the only way having entry above this. And what we wanted, what we want is the price break and continue. If the price tag we see is not moving, we take out the trade. This is the first option we can trade it. Why? We need the, because as I say, we need the sharp move, but we need to be careful. Maybe the price can start move similar to what I draw here. If we're going to have entry above this, that's why it's risky. We want the price tag and continue. And if the price drop and break the low, then any buy setup based on lower time frame, we will be more interested. And we need to be aware that if the price moves similar to what I draw here, mostly we can expect one move down similar to this. Then we will have really big correction, confirmation for the continuation. Okay, right now, if we want to trade this, the only we have entry above this. But if we want entry above this, we want the price sharply tag and continue. If tag we see is not moving, we take out the trade. Okay, and the another one, if the price drop, this one start to correct similar to what I draw here, or we get the sharp move drop, break this low, any buy setup we buy, we trade from there. But right now we cannot confirm whether we can get the trade setup or not. We need to see how this one can form, and the only option is this. And again, having entry is really risky. And for those traders, they have experience, they can trade. But And because we want a price tag and continue if the price tag we see is not moving, even after 1 or 2 hours, we take out the trade. We don't stay with the trade because we can expect the price drop at least similar to one of this before we take the next move, or we can expect here we will have a really big correction if we refer to the forward chart. Okay, anyway, we just follow the chart, we see whether we can get any trade from here or not. And in this case, if I see any update, I will share on YouTube. Thanks.